right, now for the final one.
Yeah, this is our last movie we're going to be talking about today. This is Toy Story 3, out in theaters now, so you can still go out and see it in 3D. Okay, so this movie takes place directly the real amount of time that's passed since the second movie. So Andy, the little boy character who plays with his toys, is now going off to college. He's 17 plus years old, and he's doesn't play with his toys anymore, as naturally happens when you get older.
Yep.
But you know, he still has that nostalgic feeling for his toys. He didn't quite throw away his favorite ones. He keeps them in a box and hasn't looked at them for years. But he, doesn't quite know if he's ready to pass his toys on. So through an unfortunate series of events that involve misplaced trash bags and things like that, most of the toys end up at this daycare. Which, going into it, you think it's going to be nice and sweet, and now they have kids that can play with the toys forever and ever, but then you realize there's some daycare politics with the other toys that goes a lot higher than you would imagine.
You have to earn your right to passage.
Antagonist of the movie is a giant purple teddy bear that smells like strawberries named Lotso. And I had a lot of fun with this movie. I'm a big fan of the series, a big fan of the first two. And I didn't think it was quite as good as the first two. I think there's some parts where it's a little bit rushed. It really feels like we have to get from this scene, we have to get to this scene, we got to get to this scene. And I think the ending climaxes, they start to build up a little too much. And I think I could have dealt with about 2 less climaxes than we had in that movie. But I thought that it was still a worthy sequel, and I think it's still worth to go out and see with your kids. And as far as family movies go nowadays, there's so few that are really worth seeing. And I thought this one was a lot of fun still. So I just like to go back and revisit my characters.
Yeah, that's true. So what'd you give it?
I gave it an A-.
Nice. I too gave this one an A-.
Okay.
I agree with you on all points. Excellent part of the trilogy. All the same characters in it, so it didn't change voices and stuff, which is good. Consistency is good.
Yeah.
I did, however, towards the end, there's a lot of cheese in it, but I mean, Disney movies have to have it. And I don't like cheese, that's why I gave it the A-, because I was like, I sort of felt awkward at the end.
Are you talking about the ending?
Yeah, the ending.
Oh my Lord, that nearly broke my heart. That was up all over again for me.
The climaxes, though, I got emotionally caught up in this movie, which is weird. I went to it with my dad on Father's Day, and we got out of the movie, and we're like, wow, we both realized we were emotional about, there were parts where my eyes were tearing, and I'm not going to lie. I came this close to crying in Toy Story 3.
I did too. I think Pixar is not going to quit making movies until I ball in a theater.
Yeah.
I think that's what their plan right now.
So definitely great movie. All the dynamics, it's just, there's so much fun, a lot of great movie references, what I love. Like the second one had 18 Star Wars references. This one, has some Star Wars references and just some great stuff, stuff that even the older people can get. So kids go and oh yay, Woody and stuff, but parents are laughing harder because there's all these great nuances and.
I noticed a few references even to Brave Little Toaster.
Oh yeah.
Because it has a sort of similar plot.
Yeah. Okay.
And it even ends in a big dump, like Brave Little Toaster ended in. But I thought it was pretty good too.